Hey traders, welcome to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's Weekly Forex Forecast. The only way for you to become a successful trader is by learning how to trade correctly. I'll explain this for you shortly in this important forecast. So keep watching till the end and let's get started. DXY, for this one, last week we were expecting market to push up and we said market will break this low and we will start to look for our buy setups. Do not jump in. We've got a drop, corrective structure, another fall. A small corrective structure here, another drop. We were watching, waiting for our setups on the majors. I'll show you proof guys shortly and I'll explain you step by step what you should do. Now, those of you who are following us blindly, don't do that, because the way we trade, the way we see the charts is different. Most of you know that. At the same time, I know very few are following blindly, but because our intention is to help you, I keep repeating the tips and advice on a weekly basis. So, what happened here? Market dropped. What was the reason behind this drop? Like I said last week, there are articles that Fed might slow down. When they are talking about December. So the first reaction was here. This drop, it was because big banks in China have sold the dollar. And also there was other transactions. We were not in the sell. We were waiting for our buy setups. Now, I really hope none of you guys got trapped with this drop. If you sold and you made money, perfect. We will be happy for you. And if you bought here and still in the trade, market is already moving up again. Now, what is our expectation? What is our bias? And what is really happening here? Remember, we still see liquidity above these two tops. At the same time, we think that this drop was a trap. They took liquidity under this low, they trapped retail traders to go for short, and we are still biased to the upside. Let me repeat that. We are still biased to the upside. We are not convinced that dollar is ready to fall yet. I'm repeating this again and again. We are still biased to the upside. Now, technically speaking, if we get a corrective structure, another up wave will be coming. We are expecting the DXY to shoot up minimum to this level. Now, those of you who are following us guys for the first time, do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and keep watching. This is our bias. Perfect Alan, what if dollar will fall from here? If that's the case, we will ignore any sell setup and we will let the market unfold, give us the next structure, and then we will take action. At the moment, based on this structure, based on this wave, we are still biased to the upside. Our traders, they know when to trade, how much to risk, and the worst case scenario is small loss. Now, if you have different system and the big loss is one of the outcomes, you have to stop trading and go to a learning process. Guys, investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make. Forget about joining us. Learn how to trade correctly is what you should master, either by yourself or by choosing a trading coach or mentor. It's your decision, your own decision. And if you love trading and you have the passion, do not let anyone stop you from learning this amazing skill. Knowledge is power, and we are here to help you. So, coming back to the DXY. Next week is very important. We have the Fed. They are planning to higher interest rates by 75 basis points. We have BOE and we have NFP. Next week, guys, it will be crazy. All these news events about what the central banks are planning to do, how to trade the next move, what is our expectation, short and long-term view, along with the trades of the month, all of this will be covered during our Sunday live session. And like I said, next week it will be quite volatile. For those of you who don't know how to join our live sessions, all the details guys are in the description under this video or on our website. Euro dollar, for this one, we were expecting market to push up, break this top, and then fall. Instead, we've got a corrective structure here, another push up. So this wave gets extended. For euro dollar, we are still biased to the downside. And every sell setup we get, we will take. Like some of our traders have done last week. Look at this. This is, guys, the power of knowledge and the power about knowing how to trade correctly. That's why if you follow us blindly, or if you follow anyone blindly, and you get a big loss, something is wrong. You should not do that. With this up wave, most of you who don't know how to trade, they will freak out, or they will jump in the buy. Why? Because they think this is a break, and now market has to go up again, and they will start to jump in. This, guys, is just a trap. This is a completion of structure, collecting orders, and prepare the market for the next move. I'm repeating this again. Some of our traders, they have sold from the top. And it's not about picking tops or bottoms. It's about knowing how to trade correctly. And do not think we do not get losses. We also get losses. But the only difference, we know how to manage them. And me being a trading coach, helping hundreds of traders, the big challenge is not about understanding the market. The big challenge in trading is about understanding yourself. Because once you find the balance, that's it. After you learn how to trade correctly, you have to find your balance in trading. And this is something we can help you with. Anyway, for euro dollar, after this up wave, market started to fall again. What next? We are still biased to the downside for more than one reason. And for sure, depending on next week's data, market will move. But for us, we are biased to the downside. First thing first, we do not think DXY is ready to fall. Second point, Eurozone is still in trouble, especially in winter. Most of you know the gas situation. So, regardless what ECB will do, Eurozone is still in trouble and under pressure. So we think this up wave, it was just to collect orders, grab liquidity, and prepare the market for the next move. Now, during our Sunday live sessions, we will give you the levels, we will give you in-depth analysis about the pattern, the structure, and where we think market will go next, short, mid, and long term as well. Pound dollar, we said to you last week, leave it for now. If you really want to trade it, you can look for your sell setups. Market gap to the upside. This was a sign for more upside. We've got a correction, another push up. We broke this top. Those of you who are following pound and political situation, you know that we've got a new prime minister last week. So this was the reaction. Market went up, the XY was falling, and we've got this corrective structure. This, guys, is also a corrective structure here, which means another push up is very possible. If pound dollar will be going up, guys, to break this top, we will look for our sell setups to ride this down wave. Let me repeat that. If pound dollar will go up to break this top, we will start to look for our sell setups. Because we have a rule, no setup, no trade. And this is what you have to apply as well. Look, I know you love trading, and you might be struggling to succeed, or you might be in drawdown, or you might have lost few accounts before, or you are struggling to trade the next wave. Regardless, we have been there. Never ever give up. You can succeed, you can do it. If you have the passion, if you are willing to put the right work on it, you can succeed. If we can do it, you can do it too. Never give up. All you have to do is to find the right path and the right people that can really help you. Coming back to pound dollar, any other structure, any other wave, we will ignore it. If we get any change of structure, we will update you during our Wednesday live session. Remember, next week also we have BOE. And what decision they will take, it will affect massively the pound. We will speak more about this one anyway during our Sunday live session. Aussie dollar, this was complex structure. After this pullback, market went up. So DXY has fallen and all the majors moved according to that. After this upwave, market started to fall. What next? We think that Aussie dollar guys will spend time within this range. Even if this will be going up to break this top once more, the next move will be a corrective structure downwards. In all the cases, from current levels or from above this top, we are still biased to the downside. For now, if you are not in the sell, wait for corrective structure and go for the sell setups. Any upwave, any sharp up move, if we get a change of structure, we'll update you later on. Any buy setup we get, we will ignore it. And any sell setup market will give us, we might take it. One direction, one bias. If market will move in our direction, we will make big profits. If market will move against us, either we get small loss or we will not be in. This is the mindset, guys, that you must have. Now, a pro tip, once guys you train your eyes and your mind to shift the bias as soon as the market will give you the signal, this will be a big jump towards wave analysis mastery. Try to master that. This is very important. Perfect Alan, I have other bias than you. I am biased to the upside. What should I do? If you are biased to the upside and you get a buy setup, you go for it. We will not go for the buy setups, even if market will shoot up. At the time being, if we get any change of structure, we might update you. Dorian, market has fallen here, give us a corrective structure, and last week I said, you can go back and watch, even on Sunday session we repeat the same thing. I said, guys, personally, I'm expecting market to drop and then go back up. This is exactly what happened. You can go to lower time frames to see that. So, after this small drop, market went up, and then we've got this corrective structure all the way down to break this low, and on Wednesday session, live, we said market will touch these levels. This is exactly what happened here, and we've got a reaction. And as expected, nothing from BOJ. So what is our expectation for dollar yen? We're expecting market to correct for another push up. This is the move, and this is what we're expecting market to do next. If you get a corrective structure and you get a buy setup, you go for this upwave. Otherwise, you leave it. More variations in this structure, we can get a drop, one push up, another fall to break this low once more before we go back up. This is another variation. That's why if you hit a corrective structure, it will be a confirmation that the next move is towards the upside. A corrective structure similar to this one. Something like that. Sideways move. Make sense? New Zealand dollar, this is same as Aussie dollar. All this move, guys, is not an impulsive wave. Yes, we might get a change of structure, market can correct and shoot back up, but we cannot see this happening at the moment. All we can see, even if this will be going up to break this top, another down wave will be coming. Now, those of you guys who don't have experience, do not go and jump in this buy, unless you know how to trade correctly. Because if we get a corrective structure from here, market will be falling without breaking this top. Our bias is toward the downside, which means any sell setup we get, we will go for it. We are here to help you. We are not forcing you to take the trade or forcing you to go with any direction. Only take what makes sense to you. Pound yen, I really hope some of you took this buy, and also this was a corrective structure. We said last week we are biased to the upside. Also this was depending on BOJ and the pound, but structurally this is a corrective structure for another push up. Do you remember that? By the way, this is not a small move. This is more than 500 pips, and if you get in from here, this is almost 1000 pips move. Now, after this up wave, we've got a correction. Up, this was a corrective structure, and now market is pushing up again. What next? Looks like we are at the top of structure as of now, which means any push up might be the end of this trend for a big corrective structure or at least a drop. So, all of you who are buying or still in the buy, you have to start to manage your trades. Do not close it, move it in the direction of the trade and take partial profits. in case this will shoot up more. Those of you who are not in, you can start to look for your sell setups, probably after touching 172. I'm not giving you these levels to put sell orders and sell blindly. You wait for the setup. If you don't have a setup, create one or learn one. The strategies, guys, are the last thing that you have to learn, because applying the strategies incorrectly will lead to big losses. US oil, I know a lot of you trade this one. And from here, we said market will push up. We've got this up wave. I will not repeat the story. You know what was the reason for this up move. After that, market started to give us a corrective structure. And this was a good corrective structure and more than enough for market to push up again. We said, guys, after that market will correct here for another push up. So I really hope a lot of you trade US oil, get in this buy, and are making money. If you remember this forecast, guys, and you think that our forecasts are beneficial, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'm personally reading every single one, and I want to thank you for your blessings last week. Now, what next for US oil? After this up wave, market is correcting. We are still biased for more up. And we said to you, market will be going to this level. If we get a corrective structure, another push up will be coming. So for US oil, we think this will push up. Any corrective structure is a buy opportunity. All of you are in the buy, you keep moving your stops in the direction of the trade and let the market unfold. And here is another tip for you regarding stop loss. Guys, stop loss level should only be moved in the direction of the trade. Gold, this was perfect as always. After this drop, most of you remember this one, 1630. We've got this up wave, correction, another push up, and then the fall. This is covered anyway in details on every Sunday and Wednesday live session, with the levels and with the targets. And for this week, the target was 1640. So, after this up move, we've got a complete structure and market has fallen. What next? We think market will correct for another drop. Those of you are selling and are still in, either you take profits or you move stops to break even and let the market unfold, or you take partial profits and you manage your trades. The decision is yours. Our bias, corrective structure, another fall is coming. $CAD, I want you to be a bit careful regarding this one because we might get another fall here. Even if so, the next wave is toward the upside. All in all, this is a corrective structure to us. Guys, I'm repeating, this is the higher probability chance move. Market might change the structure, something might happen, and this might fall 1000 pips. So be aware about that. No one can be right 100% in this business, even us. The majority of you understand and know that. But we always try to mention this in case someone is new to WeTradeWaves and is not aware about our forecasts. So, for $CAD, we are biased to the upside, either from current levels or even if market will break this low, we will look for our buy setups and we will try to ride this up wave. Silver, you know that. Market went up, gave us a corrective structure. Up, this turns out to be an extended corrective structure. You can go back and watch our previous forecast regarding the extended corrective structure. And after that, we've got the drop. What next? We're expecting market to correct for another drop. Without this corrective structure, any sell setup is useless. Bitcoin, finally market started to push up. After all this mess, we've got this up wave. We said last week this is a mess based on the current structure. The next move is towards the upside. We've got this up wave. What next? A corrective structure here for another push up. After this up wave, we will update you, because after this up wave, another fall might be coming. So if you are trading Bitcoin and you went for a buy, move your stops and manage your trades. NIFTY, and this based on your requests, anytime market can start a fall. Wait for your sell setup here because the next wave is towards the downside. Minimum something similar to this one. All the other pairs, indices, a lot of other coins, few stocks, and your requests will be covered during our live sessions. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over-risk, do not over-trade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.